Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the finals on day 3. I'm not quite sure what we're going to expect this evening because every day we have had the bar raised higher. So day 1 and 2 finals have really set the standards for this evening, and going by the heats this morning, we're in for exciting things. Would you please give a round of applause as the officials come onto the pool deck.
Swimming Championships, and we're bringing you the action live from Newton Park Swimming Pool, Beka, and we're welcoming our officials onto pool deck for the third finals of the meet. 3 out of 5 days. And boy, are we in for some great swimming this evening. Starting off with the women and men 100-meter freestyle, and then event 303 and a 304, the women and men 200-meter breaststroke. We've got the multi-class events coming up, the 50 butterflies, 400-meter IM for men and 400-meter IM for women, and then back to the multi-class 100 breaststroke, and then we got those relays. Always jam-packed action in the relays. 4x100-meter freestyle relays, and then the mixed 4x100-meter medley relays. Also in between, some medal ceremonies.
Our officials this evening, the referee for the men, Michael Kanzer.
A referee for our men this evening, Michael, being introduced.
The referee for the women, Rian Campbell.
Mr. Campbell, the referee for the women.
The starter for the men, Paul Hartigan.
Paul Hartigan, the starter for our
and
men
the starter
this evening.
For the women, Stella Young.
Stella Young, the starter for our ladies. And the first event up for this evening, event 301, the women 100-meter freestyle. 2 finals to take place, the B final and then the A final. Swimmers here trying to qualify for World Champs taking place 14 to 30 July in Japan. The A qualifying time there to swim for these ladies, a 54.25, and the B qualifying time 56.15. Both Amy Canny and Caitlin De Lange, they've clocked in that B qualifying time. Amy Canny, our 200-meter freestyle champion, she got the A qualifying in that 200-meter freestyle. She's seeded here with a 54.84. That A qualifying a 54.25, so will we see A qualifying stands a bit full, or more full shall I say, than this morning. And there you can see the ladies getting ready. Swimmer there in lane 2, unnamed Meyer. It's pretty chilly in Gqeberha. Although it's indoor facilities, we're very fortunate to avoid the wet conditions. In your image there, Georgia Nell swimming in lane 4. Representing Western Cape. Lane 6, Hannah Maton, only 15 years of age, the Gauteng swimmer.
Finalists for the B heat of the women's 100-meter freestyle. Lane 1, Abigail Kotzer, Western Cape. 2, Anane Meyer, Gauteng. 3,
the swimmers
Jessica
being introduced
Thompson, Gauteng.
by our live announcer. Swimming in lane 1, Abigail Kotzer. Lane 2, Anane Meyer, Jessica Thompson, and 3, Georgia Nell, and 4, Trinity Hane, and 5, Hannah Maton swimming in 6, Miss Van Rooyen in 7, and McDonald swimming in 8. We are under starters orders. The B final of the women's 100-meter freestyle. Breaking the surface of the water here on day 3, the finals of the SA and National Swimming Championships. (27.52). Georgia Nell leads the way with 50 meters to go. The Western Cape's aquatic swimmer still in the lead now with 15 meters to go. The crowd's on their feet in this, the B final of the women 100-meter freestyle. Can she hold her lead? Trinity also finishing strong. And it does look like Trinity from Western Cape taking the win in the B final of the women's 100-meter freestyle. 57.54, beautiful swim. There you got it, 57.54. Well done, Trinity from Western Cape. A great start to the evening's events. I mentioned earlier it's a bit chilly in Gqeberha. You can see there on the stands some warm jackets. Great to see the spectators coming out in numbers. They all know it's a jam-packed action in this day 3 of the SA National Swimming Championships. Next event will be heat 2, the A final for the women's 100-meter freestyle. We've got 2 B qualifying times, seeded times. Amy Canny, our 200-meter freestyle champion, and Caitlin DeLange. There we go, those swimmers are being introduced. Veronique Rousseau swimming in lane 1. Emma Chilius in lane 2, Rebecca Meader in lane 3, Amy Canny in 4, Caitlin DeLange 5, Erin Gallinger swimming in 6, Inge Weideman in lane 7, and Jessica Carmody swimming in lane 8. Also in the mix, Emma Chilius, our 50-meter specialist, our sprinting queen. There's Rebecca Meader, the IM swimmer. Mixing it up with the ladies in this, the 100-meter freestyle final. Beautiful underwater footage that. And they're off. Great start by Rebecca Meader. Showing them I'm not just an IM swimmer, I'm going to give you a run for your money. Rebecca Meader going out nice and strong, as well as Emma Chilius. Emma Chilius turning first with a 26.41. The 50-meter specialist. Can she hold it over the 100 meters? The Gauteng swimmer, but it's the Western Cape swimmer in lane 4. Our 200-meter champion, Amy Canny, having a fantastic swim. Can she get an A qualifying time? 54.25 is what we're looking for. She's leading the way, Amy Canny, but Rebecca Meader giving her a go. 54.65, the winning time. Well done, Amy Canny. Another gold in the bag. And just behind her, Rebecca Meader, 54.88. Well done, ladies. And then we got 55 for Erin Gallinger. Emma Chilius finishing in 4th with a 56. Definitely setting the standard for the rest of the meet, these ladies in the 100-meter freestyle. Great experienced coaches there. Graham Yule having a chat to one of these swimmers.
And we have Amy Canny here with us after, I think that's the second victory of the gala. She's already won gold in the 200 free and then a silver in the 200 IM. Now taking victory there in a 54.65, just outside the qualifying time, but another great swim. How was that one?
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that. Obviously, I'd like to have gone faster for that A cut, but I thought it was a good swim. I was happy with it.
Okay, and what's next? How many more races do you have for the rest of the gala?
Just one more 53 tomorrow.
Okay, then it's obviously building towards the world champs. And yeah, we're wishing you the best of luck for that. Well done, Amy.
A lovely interview done there to our champion, Amy Canny. 2 golds in the bag at the SA National Swimming Championships. If you've just tuned in, welcome and good evening. This is day 3, the finals session, bringing you all the action live from Newton Park Swimming Pool, Tabeja. And what an exciting meet this has been. We're now heading over to the men 100-meter freestyle. 2 finals to take place, the B final as well as the A final. B final coming up first.
The finalists in the men's 100
Swimmers
meter
being introduced.
freestyle B final.
In lane 1 we'll have Ricky Lotter and Jordan Eaton. Swimming in lane 2 is there in your image. In lane 3 Alex Goddard. In lane 4 Ian Venter, Anand van Rensburg swimming in 5, Zian Mostert in 6, Fransjo Malherbe swimming in 7, and Arno Krier, the swimmer in lane 8. This the B final of the men's 100-meter freestyle. Fastest seeded time there, 51.75 by the Eastern Cape swimmer, Ian Venter. There you can see him in your visuals. And they're off, the B final of the men's 100-meter freestyle. Qualifying times for world champs, 48.51 the A qualifying time and 52.1 the B qualifying time. Anand van Rensburg going out in a 24.79. 26 to come back to swim on his 51. It is Anand still leading the way. But have a look at the swimmer in lane 1, also finishing strong, Ricky Lotteren. But it is Anand, 51.53, and Ricky Lotteren out in lane 1, 51.79. It's always a good feeling when you finish on top from the outside lane. Ricky Lottering just behind Ian Venter, my apology, it was Ian Venter, the Eastern Cape swimmer, who took the win there, not Anand. Ian Venter, beautiful swimming there. 51.53, Ricky Lotteren The swim in lane 1, 51.79. Well done, Ricky. And then Anant in third, 52.04. Well done, gents. A big final coming up next. The A final for event 302, the men 100-meter freestyle. The crowd's getting excited for this one. Clayton Jimmy swimming in lane 1. Simon Haddon in lane 2. Kobe Ndebele in lane 3. Matthew Sates in 4. His training partner Peter Kutsia in 5. Chad Leclos, the golden boy, in 6. Taylor Luck swimming in 7. And Luca Holtzhausen in lane 8. What a lineup at the 2023 SA National Senior Championships. Kobe Ndebele, he had a great swim alongside Roland Skuman in the heats this morning. There is in your visuals. Now based in the States at the moment. He's looking in great shape, hoping to get on the podium. Yeah, to make him and his family proud. Matthew Sates, Peter Kutsia already claiming that B qualifying time. The A qualifying time, 48.51 is what they're going for. Kobe Ndebele just out of that B qualifying time. He's hoping to get the B qualifying time. Chad Leclos going out strong. Chad Leclos 23.44. He's looking really good. He's got a couple of years on these swimmers. A beautiful underwater work by Chad Leclos, ladies and gents. The crowd is on their feet. Peter Kutsia also having a great swim. Matthew Sace finishing strong. Chad Leclos, can he hold it? The crowd's going wild. Chad Leclos, can he hold it? Ahead of the youngsters, the experience is coming through. Chad Leclos taking the win, 48.97. Chad Leclos, the golden boy. Peter Kutsia, the backstroker, coming in second with a 49.19. Matthew Sates in third. Kobe Ndebele, 50.13. He got that B qualifying time. There you have it. The first 4 swimmers, a B qualifying time. How is that? How about that? Chad Leclos, he is the underwater specialist. How about that turn? He did turn first, but he came out of the water after that turn with half a body length ahead of Peter Kutsia and Matthew Sates. And they were hunting him like wild dogs, but he managed to hold on. Chad Leclos, he's got 12 years. 13 years on Peter Kutsia. I wonder if Peter calls him Wim. There he is, a big relief on his face, happy with that swim. Let's hear what he has to say.
And we've got Chad Leclos here with us. 3 people within 23 splits of one another. Those are the kind of races that everyone loves to watch. But you, the only one going under 49 seconds and winning the gold. Haven't done freestyle for a while, and I think it's working for you. How did that one feel?
No, it was really awesome. I knew it was going to be a tough one with Pete and Matt. Obviously delighted to get the win. I thought we were all going to be 48s, to be honest, but I'll take the win. 10 years ago exactly, I went the same time against Roland. So that's pretty cool. I think Nationals only been won in 48 3 or 4 times in history. So yeah, happy with that.
Well done, Chad, and good luck for the rest of the gala. 100 fly coming up, so well done.
Well, there you have it. The 100-meter men's champion, Chad Leclos. What a beautiful swim that was. All eyes were on 4 and 5. Peter could see her, Matthew Sates, the youngsters. Chad Leclerc saying, hold on boys, I've still got this. 200-meter breaststroke up next. The action does not stop. If you've just tuned in, welcome to the SA National Swimming Championships Day 3, the finals session. My name is Vikas Weber, bringing you all the action live from Newton Park Swimming Pool, Gqeberha. This is home of the Nelson Mandela Bay Aquatics. Swimmers, B finals up first for the women's 200-meter breaststroke. And we are under starters' orders. They've asked them just to stand down. Megan Shepherd swimming in lane 1, Cara Rolfe in lane 2, Morgan Farrer in 3, Taylor Farrer in 4, Logan Gray in 6, 5 in lane 5 is Logan, Helen Taylor swimming in 6, Amy Robson Garth swimming in 7, and Lisa Klein swimming in 8. I see lane 7 is empty. Not sure if that's Amy or it's a replacement swimmer. I do know that Corey Werrett was our first. No, sorry. There the swimmers are getting ready. Beautiful underwater footage that, the women's 200-meter breaststroke, the B final. Taylor Farrer going out nice and fast in this, the first 50 meters. 36.77. First half done and dusted. Morgan Farrer is still leading the way. 1:17.51. On to the last 50 they go. This is the B final of the women's 200-meter breaststroke. Morgan Farrer having a great swim and finishing strong in this last 15 meters. Logan Gray also having a great swim from Gauteng. Well done, ladies. Morgan Farrer touching that wall first. 2:42.63. She was seated with a 2:44 time. Logan Gray second, 2:43, and Taylor Farrer coming in third, 2:44.97. Here we go, another big final coming up. World record holder Tatiana Schoenmaker swimming in 4.
In lane 1 we have Michaela Gulst, KwaZulu-Natal. Lane 2 Simone Mole, Gauteng. Lane 3 Kate Meyer, Gauteng. Lane 4 Tatiana Schoenmaker, Gauteng. Lane 5, Kayleen Corbett, Gauteng. Lane 6, Emily Fasaki, KwaZulu-Natal. Lane 7, Kaylee Savage, Gauteng. And in lane 8, Isabella McColgan, Gauteng.
There you have it. Ladies have been introduced. The A final, 200 meter breaststroke for our ladies. Under starters orders. Both Tatiana Schoenmaker and Kayleen Corbett had fantastic swims in the heats. They didn't hold back. A definite confident booster after Tatiana Schoenmaker won the 100 meter breaststroke. First 50 in, it's our golden girl leading the way. 32.21, Kayleen Corbett, 33.25. Both of these Gauteng swimmers based in Pretoria, under the guidance of Rocco Mayron. Recently got awarded Coach of the Year at the SA Sports Awards. And there we have it, first 100 in. Tatiana Schoenmaker, 108, and Kayleen, 109. Both of them going out in similar times they did this morning. Also seeded both with A qualifying times. Also fantastic swimming by Emily Fisagi in lane 6. Kate Meyer having a great swim in lane 3. Tatiana 1:45. That's 2 seconds faster over the first 150 meters than she did this morning. What time will we see? The crowd is getting behind her. Kayleen Corbett finishing strong as per usual with 25 meters to go. Our two breaststroke ladies in the 200 meter breaststroke specialists. There she is, Tatiana Schoenmaker, Kayleen Corbett in your visuals now. What a time, Tatiana Schoenmaker touching the wall first, 2:24.44. Kayleen Corbett 2:25.4. Kayleen Corbett slightly slower than the heats this morning, and Tatiana Schoenmaker slightly faster than the heats this morning. Emily Fisagi, the KZN swimmer, 2:33.26, just missing out on that B qualifying time. Well done, ladies. And that concludes event 303, the women's 200 meter breaststroke finals. Tatiana and Kayleen reflecting on their event in the water. Training partners. crowds really got on their feet as they cheered them on over the last 35 meters. Joining me shortly again, Chanel van Wyk.
We have Tatiana Schoenmaker with us to swim 222 twice back to back. I think that's really impressive. And yeah, just was an amazing race. You're looking so strong in your breaststroke. How did you feel about that race?
I think this morning hasn't really kicked in because 222 is a great time for me where I am, and I'm just happy to be improving. Obviously, the crowd was going crazy, so Colleen and I were both laughing. We were saying, yeah, it felt like we were like on world record pace, but then we touched the wall and it wasn't as great. But yeah, we're both very happy, and to swim under the qualifying time twice, I'm very happy.
Yeah, I think yours is also an Olympic qualifying time too. I think that was a 223, so you've gone under that twice. And I'm sure with months to come, you can get closer to that record of yours.
Yeah, obviously that time was incredible. I still can't believe it to this day. So being able to swim at 222 is still like getting closer to the realistic time. But yeah, if I get to go to the Olympics, it's again my second Olympics, and just try my best every single time.
And just last thing, one thing you said earlier on, and I really think it's really important for everyone out there to hear, swimming's about finding your passion and loving it. And you said you found your love for it again, and that's so exciting.
Yeah, exactly. I think you get so caught up in the achievement, driving the passion, but you have to really love it, and it's supposed to be the purpose that drives the passion. And I think I got so caught up in the achievements with everyone building a hype, but that's on myself. And now I just had to realize why I'm doing it, and I'm inspired by my own caps, and yeah, now I love what I do every single day.
Well, great message to everybody, so well done.
There we go, Tatiana Schoenmaker, 2 golds in the bag in the 100 breast and the 200 meter breaststroke. Beautiful swimming by her, and it's lovely to see a smile on her face. She's very happy and content with her times at the moment. Joining me again, Chanel van Wyk. Welcome, Chanel. Good on you, good on you. I mean, how about those 2 finals, the 100 free, 200 breast, the 100 free in the men. We spoke about them this morning, 200 breast now. Chad de Clos came to you this morning for some tips. It seems like it worked.
No, just great to see all of them out there racing hard against each other and also just having fun, most importantly.
Yeah, it was a beautiful swim. That I love the way that Chad de Clos went out. That turn once again helping him a lot. He came out like half a body length out of the water, out of that turn, and the 2 youngsters were hunting him down like wild dogs, but he managed to hold on.
Yes, those underwater works are incredible, and it's just an inspiration, even just for the youngsters, just to see Chad here watching the underwater work, obviously helping him quite a bit in short course events too, so great work.
Beautiful. Next up, the men's 200 meter breaststroke. This is the B final. They are under starters orders. In lane 1, Joshua Miller, Haytham Phillips in lane 2, Zane Niemand in lane 3, Sean Thomas swimming in lane 4, Olivia Longer swimming in lane 5, Peter Etzold in 6, Kieran Rolfe in 7, and Malcolm Botha swimming in lane 8. This is the B final of the men's 200 meter breaststroke.
It's such a great opportunity to get another swim for some of these athletes. I mean, usually it was only an A final, so now to also bring in the B final is just a great way to see them progress from heats to finals.
Yes, I absolutely love it, and it's great for the crowds as well. It's great for the swimmers. It's great for us, more to talk about.
Yes, and also a nice build-up into the big A final.
Exactly. I mean, I must say, if I qualified for A final and I watch the B final and I see them swim faster than me, surely that must put a bit of pressure.
Some pressure and also a bit of inspiration.
Yes.
A bit of inspiration.
First 100 out. Die Gauteng swimmer in lane 3 is Zane. It is Peter Etzold. Peter Etzold, who touched the wall first in lane 6. Zane Niemand in lane 3, only 15 years of age. Coach Hilton Slack introduced him to me earlier on. His nickname is 6060.
Okay.
Apparently he does everything under 60 seconds. The youngster, 15-year-old, what a young character he is. He's pretty happy of missing some school. 150 meters in.
This is turning out to be a great final. Boys pushing hard in this last 50.
The Western Cape swimmer, Peter Etzold, can he hold on with 25 meters to go? The Gauteng swimmers chasing him down.
Coming back very strong.
This is going to be so close.
He's hanging in there.
Beautiful. Western Cape, Peter Etzel taking the win, and at the B final, the men's 200-meter breaststroke.
2 seconds faster than this morning, so good job.
Very good. I'm sure he'll be satisfied with that swim. 17 years of age. As you mentioned this morning, it's lovely to see these young swimmers coming through.
And also just getting opportunities to race the senior athletes. I mean, I'm sure most of them are coming off the Sanjay Championships, and now to be here amongst the likes of Matt and Peter and Chad and just getting that inspiration, you know?
It's lovely to see, and as you said, that B final, keep getting that feeling of swimming heats and finals and heats and finals. I'm sure that's something that the body needs to get used to as well. A lot of the local meets would just be time finals and so on, and yeah, you have heats, finals, so you've got to get that body used to that feeling.
Yes, and especially racing at night.
Yeah. Here we go, the A final. Swimmers are being introduced by a live announcer.
Lane 2, Tom Truser, KwaZulu-Natal. Lane 3, Petrus Truser, Western Cape. Lane 4, Matthew Randall, Gauteng. Lane 5, Kian Keelock, Gauteng. Lane 6, Jaden Staines, Gauteng. Lane 7, Liam O'Hara, Zimbabwe. Lane 8, Adrian Mostert, Gauteng.
There we go, in your visuals there, the Western Cape swimmer, Petrus Truter. Matthew Randall, will we see a double gold? No qualifying times here yet. That fastest seater time, 2:16. Hoping to get that 2:14, Matthew Randall.
Also a brilliant swim from him this morning. I mean, just to be 2 seconds away from the qualifying standard. So hopefully he can get it tonight.
I'm always amazed with Matthew's glide. He's got such a strong kick with a long glide.
Yes, you need that in the distance breaststroke events.
Yeah.
We have the Boksburg Boykie next to him, Kian Keelock.
Kian Keelock's got some swimming in the body. He had the 200 breast and 400 iron this morning.
Double, yes.
Matthew Randall touching the wall first, halfway in. 104.9, pretty good.
Very similar to what he went this morning, so hopefully he can come back stronger. He's going to need about a 34 and 34. Come back.
Come on, Matthew Randall. Beatrice Truter holding in second, just ahead of Kian Keelock.
This third 50 of any 200 is such an important mark in the race. Just to try to hold that pace and build.
And then it's the energy of the crowd that brings you home in that last 50.
Yes.
35 meters to go now.
I think everybody always asks, can you hear me when I'm swimming? And all you come up and it's like, whoa, whoa. And you don't know who they're shouting for, but you're just imagining they're shouting for you.
10 meters to go now. There you can see he's picking up that stroke rate. Matthew Randall finishing strong. Will he get that time?
Come on, Matt. Get there.
It is a 2:14.4.
Yes, he got it. Good job.
B qualifying time 2:14.88. He got the 2:14.4. Matthew Randall. Well done. Beatrice Truter. He touched the wall in second. Well done, Beatrice Truter. And Tom Truter from KZN touching the wall in third. Very impressive time by the young swimmer, the Boksburg swimmer, 2:19. That's a good time.
That's a very good time. 17 years of age.
Coach Wayne Ridden taking some photos. He's always good with sharing some highlights from international events. If you follow him on Facebook, you'll always see him bring us some videos and footage.
Yes, also at the Olympics, he was the go-to media guy. I mean, he was everywhere, getting pictures of everything, whether it was the dining hall, just going around the village. Wayne was your guy.
Coach Wayne Ridden, based in Pietermaritzburg, recently got engaged.
Yes, I saw
and
that.
we have Matthew Randall with us, completing the double, 100 and 200, winning gold. Awesome, still at quite a young age. And under the B qualifying time, 2:14.40. I think that's really impressive. How did you feel about that?
Yeah, very happy to get under the B time. That was the goal going in here. Felt a bit quite tired towards the end, but happy I held it through, yeah.
Well, yeah, doing 100 and a 200 is quite taxing on the body, but you did really well, and good luck for the rest of the meet.
That gentleman got his camera time.
He's been waiting for that moment.
Made it onto YouTube. Multi-class swimmers coming up next. It's the women's 50-meter butterfly multi-class. But first, I think we got some medal ceremonies.
Yes, looks like 100 free medal presentation.
We're waiting for the men. Winners from the 100 meter freestyle, would you please report immediately? The men. The medals will be presented by Mr. Alan Fritz, the President of Swimming South Africa. could have the ladies for the 100-meter freestyle, if they could come onto the pool deck, please. The bronze medal winner for the 100-meter freestyle is Aaron Gallagher from Gauteng. Well done. The silver medal to Rebecca Meader from KwaZulu-Natal. And the gold medal to Amy Canny from Western Cape. Thank you, ladies, and congratulations. We move on to the men for the men's 100-meter freestyle. Our bronze medal winner in the men's 100-meter freestyle, Matt Sates from KwaZulu-Natal. The silver medal to Peter Kutsia from Gauteng. And our gold medal winner, Chad Leclerc from Western Cape. That concludes this medal presentation. Congratulations to the winners.
As medal ceremonies for the 100-meter freestyles done. Well done, Amy Canny, taking another gold medal. And Chad Leclerc, that beautiful 100-meter freestyle of him. The only one under 49 seconds, a 48.9 was a beautiful swim. Very chuffed with that swim. Next up, the women's multi-class 50-meter butterfly events. And with me again, Chanel van Wyk. If you've just tuned in, welcome to the SA National Swimming Championships. This is day 3, the finals, and both myself and Chanel will bring you the action live from Newton Park Swimming Pool, Gqeberha. And Chanel, a former national swimmer and our coach.
I'm really looking forward to this 50 fly coming up. We had some exciting times this morning.
It was beautiful swimming by these ladies, and yeah, they have a second chance to improve on those times. These ladies swimming together again in lane 3, Nikita Douglas, lane 4, Melissa Everson, and lane 5, Caitlin Murray. And Minka Janssen van Rensburg, she'll swim in lane 6.
Lane 4, Melissa Everson, KwaZulu-Natal. Lane 5, Caitlin Murray, Gauteng. And in lane 6, Minka Janssen van Rensburg, Western Cape.
.50-meter butterfly multi-class. Our ladies are in the water. Beautiful underwater footage that's.
Yes, looking nice and strong. NTS swimmer out in front.
There was Caitlin Murray going out nice and strong. But it looks like the swimmer in lane 4, Melissa Everson, going strong the second half. Head down.
And she got it. Lane 4, Melissa, 37.52.
Slightly slower than this morning. I'm sure she'll be happy with that. And Nikita Douglas, what a beautiful swim by her.
I always say the 50s are a dash for cash. I mean, you blink and it's finished.
Yeah, small margins, small margins.
Yes, need to get the start right, underwater, breakout, and that finish has to be on point.
50-meter butterfly.
These swimmers would know exactly how many strokes they would give in that 50.
Yes. 3 we have JP Null, Gauteng. Lane 4, Michaela Camarano,
On to our
Gauteng.
men for the 50 butterfly multi-class. First final coming up for our S14 to S15. JP Null in 3. Michaela Camarana in 4. Aaron Putz in 5, and Eli Lawrence swimming in 6.
Looks like this 50 fly is going to be a closely contested race between lane 4 and lane 5, looking at the times from this morning. 32.3, 32.1.
Yes, Aaron finished there with that smile on his face. I'm sure he'd love to touch the wall first again in the finals, because that's where it matters.
Yes.
And off they go. Great start by Amkele.
I was just about to say the same thing. He's off to a flyer.
He flew off those blocks.
Yes.
It was amazing.
Nice, powerful kick. That Putz is coming back. He's not giving up.
Just like this morning, Putz got him in that last 10 meters. Will he do it again? It looks like Amkele's holding on this time. Ooh. And look at that time.
Wow, 30.9.
Beautiful swimming, Amkele. This time touching the wall first.
And 31.7 from Aaron. Great swim, gents. I think it's probably the most satisfying feeling, touching the wall, looking back. 30.9 after this morning's 32.
I was really taken aback by that start. I mean, he flew off. That reaction time was magnificent.
It's all the small things that count on the 50s.
Yes, and that's what gave him the edge in that first 15 meters. And Aaron had to work a little bit harder than this morning to come back, and so he did.
Yes.
But it's 5 meters too short for him.
And he hung on all the way to the end.
S1 to S13, the 50-meter butterfly multi-class. For our men up next.
And he's only 19 years old, so he's got a lot of years of swimming ahead of him.
Butterfly, multi-class S1 to S13.
Our live announcer introducing the
Lane
swimmers.
1, we have Nkosi Lulu from Gauteng. 2, James Williams from Gauteng. 3, Josh Ninabe, Gauteng. 4, Christian Sardi, Western Cape. 5, Matthew Moss, Western Cape. 6, Kabelo Zwane, Gauteng. And 7, Mpo Manganye, Gauteng.
So the swimmer in lane 2, James Villiers, he's the swimmer that swam again this morning. And I found out the story behind it.
Okay.
He's one of our deaf swimmers, and the deaf swimmers have got a little light that flashes when they start. And the morning in the heats, his light did not go off. So therefore he had a delay in the start, and they queried it, and then they gave him another opportunity to swim.
To do it.
But this time that light worked, and he flew off the blocks. But it is the swimmer in lane 4, Christian Sadie.
Christian Sadie looking good.
Just like this morning, he's got a powerful kick on him.
Yeah.
Great underwater work.
And right next to him is Matthew Moss. $29.9. Wow, what a swim by Christian.
And you can see it on his face. He's happy with that swim.
Dipping under the 30 mark this morning, doing it again this evening. Congratulations, Christian.
And Matthew Moss, the Western Cape swimmer, teammate, coming in second, 31.79.
Also going faster than this morning.
Well, Western Cape definitely producing some impressive multi-class swimmers. Well done, Western Cape.
Again, seeing that camaraderie amongst the swimmers.
It's lovely to see it. Lovely to see it.
In the men's 400 meter
Whilst they
IM
swim, enemies,
final,
and at the
lane
moment they
1,
touch that wall, they're back to best mates.
Lane 2, Sven van der Linde, KwaZulu-Natal. 3,
Our
Jonathan
400 meter IM
Els,
swimmers being
KwaZulu-Natal.
introduced.
Lane 4, Carlo Brits, Eastern Cape. Lane 5, Tingwe Deng, Gauteng. Lane 6, Akel Wellman, Namibia. Lane 6, Chad Levy, Western Cape. Lane 8, Jaden de Swart, Zimbabwe.
This the B final of the men 400 meter IM. The swimmer in lane 1, DeAndre Hartman, 14 years of age.
I mean, what a great achievement it is for him, making a B final at senior national event.
And a very impressive time, 5:01. I'm sure he'll be very happy to dip under the 5.
Yes, I think you have those landmarks in swimming, whether it's under 30 seconds, under a minute, under 5 minutes.
So tonight's his night.
Holding thumbs.
Carlo Brits, the fastest seated time, 4:52.57 in this B final. And off they go, the 400 meter IM.
Some great underwater work by lane 3 there. Jonathan Els. Just making the butterfly look so easy.
Very, very smooth. Jonathan Els touching that wall first. 28.73. Tingwe Deng, I've had the opportunity to follow him as he's developed through the different regional championships. I watched him perform at level 3 a couple of years ago. He had a great junior nationals.
just good to see the swimmers going through the level 1, level 2, level 3 phases, breaking through into the senior national ranks.
And if I'm not mistaken, he's being coached by Coach Gerard Naus at St. Benedict's under Cardinal Aquatics, also a former swimmer, a very good junior swimmer, Gerard Naus he was.
It's always just great watching these IM events. You see swimmers either having a strong butterfly, backstroke, weak links, maybe freestyle. So it's always chopping and changing.
It's that element of surprise, right?
Yes.
Suddenly, Tsingwei Deng is now leading with a great backstroke leg. It's almost after every 50, someone else is in the lead.
The boys are coming back nicely, lane 3 and lane 4, Jonathan and Carlo.
Halfway through, onto the breaststroke leg they go.
Onto the infamous breaststroke leg.
Jonathan Else, he looks like a strong breaststroker.
Yes, coming through nicely.
And so is the swimmer in lane 2, Sven van der Linde. He was quite far back after that backstroke leg. Like we said, anything can happen in this 400 meter IM. But Tsingwei Deng holding on to the lead.
Seems to be pulling away a bit now.
Yeah, I thought the boys were creeping up out in lane 4 and 3. But Tsingwei Deng managed to hold on.
Carlo seems to be coming through nicely, catching up.
So now it's about who managed to hold a bit of energy for the free and who exhausted themselves before the free. Onto that free leg they go. Tsingwei Deng leading the way. Carlo Brits in second. Carlo Brits moving up next to him. This is going to be a battle.
Starting to bring in the legs.
This is the B final of the 400 meter IM.
All up to this last 50. Who wants it the most?
And it's exactly that. Who wants it the most? The crowd is getting on their feet. Look at Carlo Brits. He was on Tsingwei Deng's hips and now he's pulling through.
Fighting back with every stroke.
Carlo Brits touching the wall first.
4:58. Also much quicker than this morning.
Yes, a 4-second improvement there. I'm sure Carlo will be happy with that swim. Tsingwei Deng coming in second.
I have a disqualification. Event 309, heat 1, lane 1.
A big one coming up next, the men 400 meter IM. Matthew Sates, he's got the 100 free in the body. Kian Keelock, he's got the 200 breast in the body.
400 meter IM.
Seeded first and second.
Lane 2, Jean Boshoff, Western Cape. Lane 3, Chris Mikoloff, Gauteng. Lane 4, Matt Sates, KwaZulu-Natal. Lane 5, Kian Keelock, Gauteng. Lane 6, Cameron Kasali, Gauteng. Lane 7, MJ Finde, Gauteng. And in lane 8, Christian Davidson, Eastern Cape.
So what will Matthew Sates do here? We know that that 4:34 is a very easy swim for him. Will he just try and get the gold, or is he going for qualifying times?
Definitely going for qualifying times.
Let's see what he's going to do. Matthew Sates there in your visuals. This morning he was seated with a...
It's 4:05, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it was a 4:05. That's impressive.
That's also well within the A qualifying time.
Exactly.
At a sitting at a 4:17.
So even just the A qualifying time should feel pretty comfortable for him.
Looking very comfortable on this butterfly leg.
And the 15-year-old swimmer, we spoke about him this morning, Chris Mihailov. He had a great junior national swim. He also went out good. Currently in second.
Yes, out in lane 3.
Matthew Sates touching the wall first. Chris Mihailov touching the wall third, just behind Cameron Kasali.
57.2 out for Matt. Onto the backstroke leg, looking very comfortable.
You mentioned this morning that he worked a lot on that backstroke.
Yes, definitely. I mean, fly, breast and free has always been his strong points. So he needed to tweak the backstroke a little bit just to help with the IM. And I mean, look how far he's come.
Chris Mihailov still holding on. How great would that be for him? The 15-year-old finishing second behind Matthew Sates.
Yes, but we also have to look out for Kian Keelock. Breaststroke leg, his strong point. So he'll definitely be putting on a very good fight in that breaststroke coming up.
Yes, I think they're going to start leveling out there for that silver medal in this breaststroke leg. Because Mr. Kasali is also looking good. There they go, Matthew Sates with a convincing lead.
Not such a long glide as this morning.
Yeah. And I'm sure he won't do catch-up freestyle in the last 100.
Yes. Kian Keelock coming through the field nicely now, up into third position.
Surely he's got to feel that 200-meter breast in his body, and look at him go. He took it very conservative in the 100 fly and back and said, I'm probably going to push at that second half. Taking advantage of my strength and holding on that freestyle. And look at him go. He's moving into second now. Kian Keelock, Matthew Sates, so powerful.
This is where all the hard work starts paying off. All of those 5 a.m. morning trainings, gym sessions.
This is where it counts.
This is where it all happens. .321 for Matt, so if he comes back a minute, he's well under that B qualifying time. Let's see if he can get the A, 4:17. Kian Keelock up into second place now.
Look at him go. And after that back, he was a good body length behind.
Told you, it's all about the breaststroke in the IM event.
There you go. As you mentioned, in the 200, 400, the third leg is the vital one.
Yes.
And in the IM, the third leg is the breaststroke. So you do have a bit of an upper hand being a breaststroker.
Being a breaststroker.
In the IM.
It's something you definitely have to work on. Come on, Matt.
Matthew Sates, come on, give us a B qualifying time. He's comfortable in the B qualifying, just missing out on the A qualifying. But Yeah.
4:22.26. Got that B qualifying. And Kian Kilok in second. Chris Miloff touching in third.
15-year-old. Well done. That's very impressive by both Matthew Sates and Kian Kilok. I can't help but think that surely they got to be tired after that 100 free and 200 breast. And like you say, it's about who wants it more, and it's about that training and having belief in the training and the hours that you spent. I had a coach in my triathlon days, Bobby McGee. He used to use the phrase "dancing with the pain." So you get to that phrase, you get to that phase into the race where you get tired. Everybody gets tired, and it's the one that can take control of that pain and say, "Hey, pain, let's go for a dance."
Yes, I like that.
It was such a good way to say it. And after that, every time I was in pain, I would say to coach, "I'm dancing, I'm dancing." Here we go. Let's hear what Matt Sates has to say.
Matthew Sates, second final for the night, had a great 100 freestyle, and now taking the crown in the 400 IM, the double, the 200 and the 400 IM. So well done to Matt Sates. How was that race? Quite tiring?
Yeah, tiring, but good to always swim in the 400 IM, so yeah, happy to be here.
Yeah, and looking forward to seeing you in some sprint events in the next few days. 100 fly coming up. Are you doing 100 butterfly?
Yeah, I'm doing the 100 butterfly. I got the relay now.
Awesome, and it's awesome to watch you and Peter Kutsia race it out there in the 100 free, one split apart with your training partner. That must have been quite fun tonight also.
Yeah, he got me there, so it was always fun racing with him, yeah.
Thank you so much, Matthew Sates. Thank you.
Not only looking good in the water, but he's definitely improving with his interviews, Matthew Sates.
Yes.
Lovely to see that. You always used to just give those short answers.
Well, I think it's always nerve-wracking. I mean, straight after your event, you're tired, you're huffing and puffing, and then you get this mic in your face, and you have to kind of find the words.
But I think he realized that he's going to be a lot more busy with those interviews, so he's got to work on them.
Practice makes perfect.
Chad has become very good in them.
Yes.
Lane 5, Giselle Wharton, Northwest.
Here we go, the 400 meter IM. Can't wait for that A final. Rebecca Meader. Always love watching her swim. But up first we have that B final. Maxine Boyce in 1. Michaela Del Medico in 2. Marini Jacobs in 3. Megan Stewart 4. Giselle Orton in 5. Ashley Ebbing in 6. Chelsea White 7. And Madison Duplessis in 8. 400 meter IM. This is the B final for the woman. Also some young swimmers here, Chanel, in lane 3 and 4.
Yes, even in lane 8, I see a 14-year-old there from the Free State.
I missed that one, 14 years of age.
Just good to see the youngsters coming through the ranks. Also good to see the coaches pushing the distance events.
Yes, we love it. We had a long chat about that this morning and the importance of that, and teaching our juniors on pacing and aerobic training, building that base.
Building that base at a young age, and when you get older you can do whatever you like.
Yeah, I mean, we can spend hours talking about those various energy systems. But we'll leave that to the viewers. They can spend their time behind the computer.
They can do some
research. Yeah, do some research. But as we mentioned this morning, there is method behind the madness. You want to know more about that, do your research. But that aerobic base training, very important from a young age.
I'll never forget my first session with my coach, Karoli von Taurus. My very first session with him, I was about 11 years old, was 4/400s butterfly. Never forget that day, 4/400s butterfly. And after that was a 1500 personal, and 1500 personal just happened to be butterfly too. And I cried in my goggles every single length. And I remember during the 1500, because we did it with flippers on, so we were allowed to tumble turn. Yeah. And I tumble turned after about 400 meters, and I hit my heel on the side of the pool. So my heel is throbbing, my arms are sore.
You're tired.
I'm tired. I remember finishing that session, I just put a smile on my face. I got into the car, I was like, Mom, I'm never ever going back again. I'm done with the sport. And where was I the next morning, 5 a.m.? I was at the pool. Mom, let's go, I'm ready for more. and that's what makes us.
Exactly.
Those are the moments we'll never ever forget. Ladies looking great in this 400 IM event.
Yes, the swimmer in lane 5, Giselle Orton, looking good. It's going to be a good battle between her and Megan Stewart.
Breaststroke leg, always a very tricky leg in this IM event.
Yes, it is very tricky, and as we said, very important. So if you breaststroke your strength, you definitely have that upper hand. You can be so far behind after that backstroke, because usually the breaststroke swimmers are not the strong backstroke swimmers.
Yes.
So it's about having confidence in your main stroke, and you'll reel them in.
We're up for a nice fight in this last 100 freestyle.
Yes, that familiar phrase of yours, who wants it most?
Yeah.
Megan Stewart looking good. But Michaela Del Madicho in lane 2 also fighting very hard.
Last 50, coaches are on their feet, cheering their swimmers on.
Giselle Orton not giving up. Look at her fighting back. Oh, Chanel, this is going to be a close finish.
Who's going to get their hands to the wall first?
Beautiful, Giselle Orton, 5:13. What a great battle. Megan Stewart came back so strong that breaststroke leg, and she led the way halfway through in the freestyle, but Giselle Orton said, you know what, I'm not giving up. I'm sure I've got a bit more fight in me. The Northwest swimmer, well done, claiming victory in that, the B final of the women's 400 meter IM. And a big improvement on her time as well. 5:13, that's a 5-second drop.
It's a great swim by the ladies. Have the big one coming up next, Becky Meader, 400 IM, looking for that A qualifying time.
She got the A qualifying time, the 200 meter IM. And yeah, she is, and she had a great freestyle as well in the 100 freestyle. She got onto the podium, and she went out so strong.
It's good to see the diversity with Becky. I mean, she can do 100s, 200s, 400s, 800s.
Gauteng. Lane 6, Samantha Randall, Gauteng. Lane 7, Laura Coase, Gauteng. And lane 8, Kirsten
Catherine
Storm.
Janssen van Rensburg. spoke about her former coach, Linda de Jager. She popped me a message earlier, so she's definitely on the screen watching. She's retired, but she's missing her swimmers, so it's lovely to see them still performing. And they're off. The A final for the 400 meter IM.
I've had some great memories with Linda, and also being roommates on tours.
Oh.
Linda, we miss you.
Yeah, lovely. I'm definitely one of those coaches who many swimmers regard as a mommy.
Yes.
And I was fortunate enough to attend her farewell dinner, and it was packed. Probably easily 400 people that attended this event. Yeah, it was absolutely marvelous. So it just showed how many people just loved her.
Loved her.
Yeah. Rebecca Meader leading the way, our 200 meter IM gold medalist, and she is going to claim gold in the IM, I'm sure in the 400 meter IM. And can she get that A qualifying time again? How about that time, Chanel?
103 out, looking very strong. You can hear Graham's whistle in the background. Also, Becky been working on the backstroke in recent years, also come a very long way.
And as you said, very diverse swimmer, not scared to attack any of the other individuals' events, and knowingly that it just contributes to the 400 IM.
400 IM, correct. Whether it's 100 or 200, she's willing to do it all.
Exactly. And when you get to that level, you simply have to be good in all four
in all 4 strokes.
So that A qualifying time, 4:43.
06. Becky also a really good 200 breaststroke swimmer.
Yep, taking advantage of that strength, and she's powering her way through. Currently in second, in lane 5, we have Kristen Bellingham.
And next to her, Samantha Randall, also putting on a good fight.
Yes, it's going to be a great battle for silver. Catherine Janssen van Rensburg also coming through strong. Very good in the open water swimming, so she's definitely got the base.
And she's powering through this last breaststroke leg.
Kristen still holding on for second. There goes Rebecca onto the freestyle leg. 3:42 is that time. She's got to do a 1 minute to get that A qualifying. It's a lot to ask for, but she's not giving up. She's going for it. And there's that battle for second. Kristen and Catherine. For 17.
Hopefully she can still get them that B qualifying time. Come on, Becky.
Graham Yell encouraging her on. Becky, fighting to the end. 5 meters to go now.
.450, 55.
And the battle for silver, who's it going to be?
Looks like Kristen Billingham.
Yeah, Kristen Billingham touching the wall in second, just ahead of Catherine van Rensburg.
That was a great fight for second and third place.
Well done, Rebecca. I knew she was going to make that B qualifying time comfortable, but I was getting a bit nervous the last 25 meters. And I think so did Graham Hill on the opposite side of the pool.
Yes, when your coach stands up, then you know.
But she's got it, that B qualifying time, and another gold medal.
Got a bit of a smile there. In between the huffing and puffing. 400 IM takes a lot out of the tank. But also after a great 100 free, third place if I'm not mistaken, to get on the podium again, 400 IM.
Yes, and another 14-year-old swimmer, Laura Goos. She finished in a 5:13 to come in 7th.
2 seconds faster than this morning. Good job, Laura.
Beautiful swimming. By the young swimmers, also Caitlin Horn, the 15-year-old, 5:06. Well done, ladies. That concludes the women 400-meter individual medley.
And we have Rebecca Meader with us. 400 IM, always one of the toughest races ever. Breaking 55 today in the 100 free, 54.88. That was great. This race obviously was a tough one. How did you feel about the race?
I think we always touch the wall and we want faster. Under 450 would have been nice, but yeah, it was a very anal race. 4 IM's always sore though, but I gave it my all. I did fight till the end, so it's the best I could do today.
Yeah, but to put things in perspective, you have had a full program already and delivered some amazing performances, so we're really proud of you. And how many more races do you have still to come?
I've got a relay now, and then I have the 100 fly tomorrow, and probably a relay again. And then the last day, 400 free and 50 fly. So we'll see how that goes.
Well, congratulations on a great gala so far, and good luck for the rest, Rebecca.
Rebecca Meader, your champion. I don't know about you, Chanel, but she looks tired. It's a full program for her here at the SA Nationals.
A very full program. I mean, doubling up on events every day, heats and finals, 100 free this morning, 400 IM, double again this evening, plus relays. It has been a tough day for her, but I know she's a fighter. She'll never ever give up, and I'm looking forward to seeing her in this 4x100 mixed medley relay.
Yeah, we got some medal award ceremonies that'll come up next.
Right, we welcome the 200-meter breaststroke ladies onto the pool deck here for the medal presentation. The bronze medal goes to Emily Fasaki from KwaZulu-Natal. The silver medal to Kayleen Corbett from Gauteng. And the gold medal to Tatiana Schoenmaker from Gauteng. We now have our 200-meter breaststroke men. The bronze medal winner, Tom Truter from KwaZulu-Natal. The silver medal, Petrus Truter from Western Cape. And our gold medal winner, Matthew Randall from Gauteng. All right, that concludes the medal presentation. Thank you very much to Stephen Haswell, and congratulations to the winners.
Well done to those medalists in the 200-meter breaststroke. If you've just tuned in, welcome to the SA National Swimming Championships. And myself and Chanel van Wyk bringing you all the action live from Newton Park Swimming Pool, Gqeberha. And this is day 3, the finals of the SA National Swimming Championships. 5 days of action, so we got 2 days left after this. And boy, has this evening been jam-packed with amazing swimming. There you can see visuals of the beautiful Newton Park swimming pool. But now, next event, the women's 100-meter breaststroke multi-class. They're being introduced by our live announcer.
In lane 3, we have Minke Jansen van Rensburg, Western Cape. Lane 4, Kate Allwood, Western Cape. Lane 5, Mia van der Merwe, Western Cape.
Three ladies from the Western Cape.
There we go. We mentioned this earlier this morning. Western Cape definitely producing some great multi-class swimmers. Minke Jansen van Rensburg, Kate Allwood and Mia van der Merwe.
Kate looking nice and strong there.
I'm sure they're definitely inspired after seeing those ladies swim the 200-meter breast.
Yes, I was going to say, from 200 breaststroke medal presentation to 100 breaststroke race.
Yes, so look at them go, 50 meters in, and it is Kate leading the way.
Alton of 45.48.
Seeded in a 135.
Hopefully she can dip under that time from this morning. Looking strong, fighting hard, about 15 meters to go.
Kate Allwood in this, the women's 100-meter breaststroke multi-class finals. Finishing strong on her seeded time, 135.72, slightly faster, a couple of splits faster. Van der Merwe and Jansen van Rensburg battling out for second. Does look like Mia has a slight edge just ahead of Minke. Well done, ladies. A smile on her face. The moment she realized that camera was there.
But I mean, what more could you ask for? Such a beautiful facility, perfect evening, perfect conditions, great racing, being around top-class athletes, Tatiana, Chad. I mean, it's a swimmer's dream.
And it's lovely that Swimming South Africa is doing the effort to bring all the action live and broadcasting it via social media platforms for those that are at home to witness their family members and friends mixing it up here with world-class swimmers. It's so nice to say world-class swimmers, not just the best swimmers in South Africa, but the best swimmers in the world are here swimming. And next up here we have the second final for the women's 100-meter breaststroke. This is S1 to S13. They're being introduced by our live announcer.
Lane 5, Alani Ferreira, KwaZulu-Natal. Lane 6, Cornell Leach, Gauteng. And in lane 7, we have Ivana Evenski from KwaZulu-Natal.
You can see Coach Theo Verster has been very involved in multi-class swimming. Yeah. Dragon swimming, is it? I think he's the coach there.
Yes.
Also a very good swimmer himself.
Butterfly.
Yeah.
Yes, I always tease him about his calves. Still got those strong calves from his swimming days.
And he likes showing them off though.
Oh yes.
It can be so cold, but he's always got his shorts on.
Every day is leg day.
And they're off. The ladies 100-meter breaststroke multi-class, the final. Paula van Sale, Danica Venke, Kat Swanepoel, Alani Ferreira, Cornell Leach and Ivana Venke.
Looks like Danica is out there first in 39.4. And Alani hot on her heels, 39.7.
Yes, they both came in 1 and 2 in the heats this morning.
Meters to go, both ladies are looking good.
Seeded with a time of one. That was Alani Ferreira from KZN with a 124.
Faster than this morning, 123.4. Danica 1 second faster too, 126. And Kat Swanepoel looking to dip under that 215 mark.
Yes, she's got 15 meters to go now. Looking really strong.
$15 seconds to go. Come on, Kat.
You can hear Theo Verster's whistle in the background, cheering her on. Come on, Kat. The crowd gets behind her. Well done, 2:16. Well done, Kat Swanepoel. Moving on to the men 100-meter breaststroke, S14 and 15. The final, JP Null, Aaron Putz.
There will be the medal presentation for the 400-meter IM, so those winners must please report now to the competitor steward. And the finalists in the men's 100-meter breaststroke.
Kumarana.
S14, S15, and S1 to S13. We have JP Null in lane 3 from Gauteng. Lane 4 is Aaron Putz from KwaZulu-Natal. Lane 5, Amkele Kamarano, Gauteng.
So there was that good
Lane
battle between
6.
Amkele and Aaron in the 50 fly. Amkele just taking the win and having a look at these seeded times, both on a 120.
It's going to be a close one.
It's going to be a close one again. And also joining S14 to S15 will be the S11 and S to S13s in lane 6 and 7. Chadley Clow again getting some tips from Chanel. And he remembers so well. I remember him coming to you this morning.
Yes.
And you said one thing to him, the claw. And I assume that is that stroke, that right or left hand that does do that funny claw.
Yes.
The first thing he says to you, did you see the claw? Oh, you gotta love it.
Paying attention to detail.
Yes. And there they go, that battle between Aaron and Amkele, and Aaron this time going out strong.
Looking over to the left-hand side with each stroke.
I was about to say, seeing where Amkele is not going to give up. He took the gold in the 50 fly, and now it's 100 breasts.
Seems to be coming back.
Yes, this morning Aaron had to fight to come back, or earlier on in the 50 fly had to fight to come back, and this time Amkele has to do the fighting, but Aaron, you can see on his face, he really wants it.
He's determined. Amkele not giving up.
You gotta love this battle. Well done, Aaron Putz. This time he's got the gold, 120.06. And Amkele coming in second, 121. Well done then, gents.
Big smile after that victory.
A little bit bigger than that 50 fly. And that concludes the multi-class swimming for the men's 100-meter breaststroke. We'll have some medal ceremonies and then the relays. Boy, do I love relays.
Onto the relays. It's always, whether you have just come off of doing a 1500 freestyle or 50 freestyle, whichever event it is, relays, it's game time. You always find some inner strength from somewhere and you just whip out a best time. Sometimes you're like, how did I do that? But relays bring out the best in everybody.
You wanted two consecutive individual events and you're a bit down about it, but when the relay is the consecutive one, you don't mind. Some medal awards coming up next.
Right, the medal presentation for the 400-meter IM will be done now. The medals will be presented by Mr. Alan Fritz, President of Swimming South Africa. In the men's 400 meter IM, the bronze medal goes to Chris Mikulov from Gauteng, the silver to Keon Keelock from Gauteng, and the gold medal to Matt Sates from KwaZulu-Natal. Now I have the ladies 400 meter IM winners. Bronze medal winner, Catherine van Rensburg, Gauteng. The silver medal to Kristen Belligan from Gauteng. And the gold medal to Rebecca Meader, KwaZulu-Natal. Concludes this medal presentation.
There we go, medal ceremony. Medal ceremony is done for the 400 meter IM events, and we're on to the relays. So first up we have the women's 4x100 meter freestyle relay.
See, there are 2 heats in this event.
AQUATIC's Gauteng Ekurhuleni is in lane 3 of heat 1. And
yeah, that looks like the B team in lane 3 and then the A team in lane 4.
yes, in lane 5, AQUATIC's Gauteng Johannesburg. They will be swimming in lane 5. So the A team of AQUATIC's Gauteng Ekurhuleni, the fastest seater time there in heat 1 with a 4:02.
It's good to see some of the youngsters coming out in the relay, that they get opportunity to have an A and a B team.
Yes, that's lovely to see. And as you said, you can even see they're a little bit less nervous as what they would be with individual events. And they really do enjoy the relays. Under starters orders, 4x100 meter freestyle relay for our ladies heat 1. And off they go. Gauteng swimmers, Ekurhuleni and Johannesburg. Ashley Hennigan, Tana Lindsay and Corné van Skalkwyk in the water, making that first leg for their teams.
And we also have the mixed relay. The mixed relay coming up a bit later.
Yes, I saw that on the program.
Mixed medley relay.
It was always fun to see as well.
Yes, and also to see who puts who first. Do you put 2 girls first, 2 guys first?
Yes.
A girl, a guy. Everybody comes up with their own strategy.
And with a medley relay, you're bringing in the different strokes as well.
Yes.
So that's always lovely to see. Great underwater footage. But there it looks like the swimmers out in lane 5. The Johannesburg Aquatics Gauteng swimmers leading the way. In the water now it is Giselle Maritz, Rachel Hinckley and Laura De Beer.
Which leg of the relay do you prefer to do? First, second, last, anchor?
Oh, I think it depends whether or not I know if my team is strong or not.
Okay.
If I know my team isn't that strong, I definitely don't want to swim last.
But it gives you more adrenaline, it gives you more firepower. You want to fight for the team in the end.
Yeah, no, I must say I like doing a third or second leg. I like
to be in the middle.
mix, yeah. Maybe I'm a bit scared of the pressure, because there's a lot of pressure on the first and the last leg. And yourself?
To be honest, I really don't mind.
Yeah.
First or last. First is always everything. As I said earlier, everything kind of has to be on point because you need to kind of give your team that fire, that boost at the beginning, and then also if you're going last, it's a fight till the end,
yeah.
Battle to the end. Whether you need to catch up, whether you need to keep the lead. So first or last, any day.
See, I'm a big expectation guy, and I'm so scared that the rest of my team has this massive expectation on me. So there's so much pressure that I put on myself. I always feel like I'm never good enough for my team.
No, well, you definitely are. I mean, that's why they chose you to be a part of the team.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. This is the last leg. And for the B team of Ekurhuleni, we have Ashley Smith and the A team, Benelie Doster. And leading there, Sandra Lee Carolis from Aquatics Gauteng, Johannesburg.
Ladies finishing nice and strong.
Well done, ladies. 4:05. Beautiful swimming. Taking the win there in Heat 1, Aquatics Gauteng, Johannesburg. And Heat 2 coming up next for the finals of the women 4x100 meter freestyle relay. This is going to be a great battle.
So we have some big names there. Rebecca Meader, Caitlin DeLange, young 13-year-old Abigail Kutzer.
Yes, the fastest seated time there. We have Aquatics Gauteng Tshwane Good team. Caitlin De Lange, Hannah Maton, Karen Harps and Veronique Rousseau. And I think their competition will be the Western Cape swimmers Abigail Kotze, Georgia Nell, Emma Kuhn and Rachel Grupes. In lane 2, Eastern Cape, KZN in lane 3. Aquatics Gauteng Tshwane in 4, Western Cape in 5. Aquatics Gauteng Tshwane's B team in lane 6, and in Free State in lane 7. Under starters orders. A great start by Caitlin De Lange. Caitlin De Lange, a very good 50-meter swimmer. Basically in all strokes, he really does love the 50 meters. And her twin brother, Philip De Lange, also. We'll see him in the 50 meters.
She's also coming through very nicely in the 100 meters too.
Yes.
I actually used to swim with her sister, Bronwyn De Lange.
Oh, wow.
When I was still up in Pretoria swimming with players.
Yeah.
Bronwyn actually just had a baby recently. Congratulations, Bron. I'm sure she's watching her sister swim tonight. Yeah, great swim by Caitlin, taking it out very strong, ahead by a body length.
There you go, and she'll be handing over to the 15-year-old swimmer, Hannah Maton.
And it looks like Georgia Null.
Georgia Null, a very strong swimmer. She'll be hunting down Hannah.
And it's also very interesting with having the 4x100 freestyle men and ladies events and having the 4x100 mixed relay later. So completely different teams, different strategies. I'm sure the same 4 swimmers aren't doing both relays.
And if I'm not mistaken, they introduced some of the mixed relays at the Commonwealth Games.
Yes.
I saw some of them as well, and it definitely makes the relays interesting. Aquatics Gauteng Tshwane still leading the way. Hannah now handing over to Karen Harps. And Western Cape in second, a lovely swim by, that was Georgia Nell.
And Rebecca Meader going in for KZN after that great 400 iron by her.
Yes. She even said it in the interview. She's got the relay coming up next.
Becky's a fighter, and you can see she's doing amazing things not only in individual events but also for this relay.
Aquatics Gauteng Tshwane leading the way, really opening up that gap.
Yes, they have a convincing lead.
Veronique Rousseau, she'll go last. The anchor swimmer for that team. Western Cape still holding on to second. Rachel will take that last leg.
Becky caught up nicely.
Beautiful for KZN. See if KZN will get on that podium. They're going to battle it out with Aquatic Gauteng Tshwane's B team.
A battle for that second and third place. 3 teams fighting it out.
$50 meters to go.
Yes, Caitlin De Lange took them out very strong, and they just seem to be growing from strength to strength, holding that lead from beginning to end.
Their A team, Aquatics Gauteng Tshwane's A team, leading the way, and it looks like Western Cape is holding on. That Tshwane B team in KZN was hunting her down, but she managed to hold on.
Oh, they're coming back at all different angles, and she managed to get there.
Second, and Aquatics Gauteng Tshwane in third, just behind Western Cape. Well done, ladies. on to the men, there will also be 2 heats. The first heat there, Northwest Eastern Cape and Aquatics Gauteng, Johannesburg. So if it wasn't a mixed medley relay, let's say it was a mixed freestyle relay, how would you place your swimmers?
It was a mixed freestyle relay.
2 males, 2 females.
Well, definitely the gents are first.
Okay, both of them?
Yes.
Okay,
I would put both of them on the first, give the ladies a nice lead and just hang on.
Yeah, I love those mixed relays, especially when the different teams have different strategies. Yeah.
Yes. Especially when you get to an international level, it's so interesting to see. I mean, some countries have quite a bit of depth, so they can throw in kind of your second-tier team for the heat events.
Yeah.
And then they bring out the big guns in the finals, and it's just, I mean, sometimes they go goal first, 2 boys in the middle, and a goal at the end, and then in the finals, it's something completely different.
Yeah. Well, just thinking about it, I get nervous. I don't know if I'll be a great relay swimmer.
I'm excited. Like, I want to be on that block. When they blow the whistle, my heart is going. My heart is beating out of my chest. Like,
I can just imagine myself there being the weakest male swimmer, and they put me up next to Amy Canny. And I'm like, oh.
Don't play yourself down like that.
Yeah. No, that's why these guys are swimming and I'm just talking. The men's 4x100 meter freestyle relay in your visuals there, the Northwest team. It'll be Philip Foster, Wilbert Foster, Christian Engelbrecht and Jaden Nell. In lane 4, Eastern Cape. And lane 5, Aquatics Gauteng, Johannesburg.
like this moment here, like my heart is beating. Out of my chest, dive in, and you know it's game time.
Why do I get a feeling you want to make this comeback, Chanel? These guys are making you hungry in the water.
Yes. It just, I mean, you'll never ever get over that racing mentality, racing feeling, racing spirit. Just, I mean, being here, watching all these fantastic athletes, amazing events, 100 free, 200 breast, multi-class disciplines. It just, I don't know, it just, there's some fire burning inside.
Yes, I get that feeling when I walk next to the running track. You go in there, you know you're not racing, but you're smelling that tartan.
Yes.
And you're like, oh, your heart starts beating. It's like walking in this venue, you smell that chlorine. You're like, I'm supposed to warm up or do something now.
You smell the chlorine.
And there they go. It is lane 5 leading the way, Aquatics Gauteng, Johannesburg. Those ladies took it in the first heat, the Johannesburg ladies. But look at lane 4, looking so strong, Eastern Cape. Second swimmer there, Connor Bagley. Such a fast stroke rate.
You know you're a swimmer by the chlorine smell. when you get to school after morning training, 8 a.m., everyone's like,
yes,
what is that chlorine smell? No matter how much you scrub yourself, it's always with you.
It's there. Oh, look at them leveling out. Does look like the Johannesburg boys still leading the way. Eastern Cape, great second leg. Northwest not giving up. Onto the third leg they go, the important one. They'll set it up for those final swimmers.
Eastern Cape fighting back with every stroke.
Again, Eastern Cape, just like that second leg, going out so strong. Johannesburg still leading the way. AQUATIC Gauteng, Johannesburg. You can see those anchor swimmers looking nervous. AQUATIC Gauteng, Johannesburg led it from the start. Eastern Cape in second, Northwest in third. In this, the first heat of the men's 4x100 meter.
What a great takeover there.
These are the finals. That was a beautiful takeover. Wow, the Johannesburg boys, that takeover was amazing. He came out of the water there with a big lead and just followed through with it. 25 meters to go, and suddenly with a body length lead, more than a body length.
Even after that turn, wow. So it looks like Northwest coming back strong.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Northwest coming in second. Well done, gents. AQUATIC Gauteng, Johannesburg. Mr. Godfrey finishing it off for them. Time of 3:36. Northwest 3:38 and Eastern Cape 3:40. A big one up next for the men's 4x100 meter freestyle relay.
Yes, it's a very strong lineup by KZN. Kobe,
Yes.
Jimmy, Matt, and Ricky.
Very, very strong. My memory is correct. I think the four of them also swam together at the short course champs. I definitely know Jimmy and DeBelle and States were together. I'm not sure if Ricky was part of that team, but they dominated at the short course champs. They're the fastest seeded times. Western Cape also looking good. Taylor, Vickers, Francois and Simon.
I think it's going to be a great battle.
I would have loved to see Chad part of that Western
Yes.
Cape team.
I would have loved to see that too.
That would have been a great battle. And AQUATIC Gauteng Ekurhuleni in lane 2. AQUATIC Gauteng Tshwane in lane 3. KZN 4, Western Cape 5. AQUATIC Gauteng Tshwane's B team will be swimming in lane 6. And AQUATIC Gauteng Ekurhuleni out in lane 7, their B
Right,
team.
heat 2 of the men's 4x100 meter freestyle relay. In lane 2, we have Gauteng Ekurhuleni A. Lane 3, Gauteng Tshwane A. Lane 4, KwaZulu-Natal A. Lane 5, Western Cape A. Lane 6, Gauteng Tshwane B. Lane 7, Gauteng Ekurhuleni B.
We have Kobe in picture, hot off that 100 freestyle 4th place.
Yeah, and getting that B qualifying time.
So hopefully trying to go under 50 points.
It's got the Texas horns on the cap, spending some time in the States. There they go. Great start by Kobe. The KZN team putting up some great swimmers. The expectation is there.
Multi-class 50 butterfly and 100 breaststroke will be presented. So those medal winners can please make sure
Kobe
that
out
they
at
are
24.77.
these reports can
Looking
be
strong.
considered.
Also have Kayla Luck from Western Province.
Yes, it is KZN, Western Province.
And it looks like Zane in lane 3.
Mr. Master had a great swim. Great hand over there to Jimmy. Clayton Jimmy looking good. But Western Cape now creeping up next to them. Vickers Potgieter, a phenomenal swimmer. He is great backstroke swimmer from Western Cape. And it looks like Western Cape might be in the lead now. Yes, it is. Suddenly
like
Western Cape is in the lead.
Sure, Clay is going to fight back.
Pressure on Matthew Sates taking that third leg now. But look at AQUATIC's Gauteng Tshwane coming out of nowhere.
Who is that? Alex Goddard.
That is Alex Goddard handing over to Arno Krier.
Oh, there goes Matt.
It's going to be so close.
What a takeover. Takeover is so important in relays.
And Matthew Sates, the 100 free, the 400 IM. But as he said, it's a different kind of energy that you have when you're swimming a relay. And it's the third leg, that important one. Matthew Sates now taking the lead for KZN from Chomalherbe, Western Cape. And Arno Krier for AQUATIC's Gauteng Tshwane. What a swim
What
by
a swim by Matthew. Just a body length on the rest of the field.
He definitely set that one up for Ricky. Can Ricky hold the lead? He's got Luca Holtzhausen chasing him down and Simon Haddon.
Looks like they're fighting for second and third at the moment. KZN with a convincing lead. Luca turning in second, Simon third. It's all up to this last 50.
Yeah, Luca's coming through strong as well. Can AQUATIC's Gauteng's hold second. Ricky looking strong for KZN, finishing strong. And it does look like AQUATIC's Gauteng Tshwane will be holding on to second with Western Cape in third.
1, 2, and 3.
That was an exciting final.
It's always between that third and fourth leg.
Yeah. They were very, very close after that second leg. Matthew Sates, hold on boys, step back, I've got it.
What a swim. What a swim.
And Ricky just had to finish it off. Well done, gents. And here's that final you've been waiting for. The mixed medley relay, but first some medal presentations. For the multi-class, 50 fly and 100 breasts. I'll have those medal presentations up first because I'm sure there'll be a couple of swimmers who are in these freestyle relays who will also be swimming in the medley relay, so give them a bit of a rest.
Right, the medals for the multi-classes will be presented by Mr. Sean Adrianse, the CEO of Swimming South Africa. And we start off with the multi-class S14 to S15 for ladies, and the gold medal goes to Minke Janse van Rensburg, Western Cape. In the women's 50 butterfly, multi-class S1 to S13, they could please come onto the pool deck. The bronze medal goes to Nikita Douglas from Gauteng. The silver medal to Caitlin Murray, Gauteng. And the gold medal to Meliska Everson from KwaZulu-Natal. We now move on to the men, the 50 fly for multi-class S14 to S15. The bronze medal to JP Nell from Gauteng. The silver medal goes to Amakele Komrane from Gauteng. And the gold medal to Aaron Putz from KwaZulu-Natal. We move on to the 50 fly multi-class S1 to S13. The bronze medal goes to Josh Nienaber from Gauteng. The silver medal to Matthew Moss from Western Cape. And the gold medal to Christian Sadi, Western Cape. Congratulations, gentlemen. We now move on to the women's 100-meter breaststroke, multi-class S14 and 15. The bronze medal goes to Minke Janse van Rensburg, Western Cape. The silver medal, Mia van der Merwe, Western Cape. And the gold medal to Kate Allwood, Western Cape. In the women's 100-meter breaststroke, multi-class S1 to S13. The bronze medal goes to Danica Vinsky, KwaZulu-Natal. The silver medal to Alani Ferreira, KwaZulu-Natal. And the gold medal to Kat Swanepoel, Gauteng. Moving on to the men, multi-class S14 and S15 100 breaststroke. The bronze medal to JP No, Gauteng. The silver medal to Amakele Kamrane, Gauteng. And the gold medal to Aaron Putz, KwaZulu-Natal. In the 100-meter breaststroke, multi-class S1 to S13. The silver medal goes to Umpo Mangani from Gauteng. And the gold medal to Matthew Moss, Western Cape. Right, congratulations, and that concludes this medal presentation. Thank you very much.
There we go, medal ceremonies done for those multi-class events in the 100 breaststroke. And up next, the relay you've been waiting for, Chanel, the 4x100 meter mixed medley relay.
This is the one where you see all different strategies coming out.
Yes, where do you put your ladies? Where do you put your gents? Who swims what strokes? Fastest seeded time there, Eastern Cape swimmers with a 3:51.63. So for the viewers at home, the medley relay, when they do the medley relay, it's different from swimming the individual medley. They start here with a backstroke, over to the breaststroke, then the butterfly, and then finishing off with a freestyle. Whereas with the individual, it's the fly back breast free.
Yes, because you can't dive for the backstroke.
There we go. There we go.
Looks like we have some ladies lining up for the backstroke.
Yes, and it seems that they
seem to be looking for the wedges.
They're looking for the wedges, yeah. So I think they'll stand back for a moment. I think our officials have forgotten about those wedges. So they'll just quickly get them. Shows you how used to the wedges they've gotten.
But I remember from my days of swimming in this pool, I mean, these touch pads, they have quite nice grip.
Yes. Okay. And in your days, the wedges weren't there.
No.
They've only been introduced, what, probably 4 years ago or so?
Yes. So you had to have a perfect start.
Yes. So these wedges are lovely. You can see them placing them there in the waters, and you can set them to your preferred height. And so you'll just put the ball of your foot over that wedge for some extra grip, and it helps with that launch off of that block.
Seems like we only have the Eastern Cape and the Western Cape with boys starting us off for the backstroke leg. Interesting.
Yes. And I think out in lane 8 as well. AQUATIC's Gauteng Ekurhuleni starting with the boy.
Yes, Anton down there.
There we go. They've got their wedges. They're ready. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 females. And 3 males starting off the mixed medley relay. 2 males, 2 females. The last event of this day 3 at the SA National Swimming Championships. Lane 1, AQUATIC's Gauteng Ekurhuleni A team. Lane 2, KZN. Lane 3, Western Cape. Lane 4, AQUATIC's Gauteng Ekurhuleni A team. Lane 5, AQUATIC's Gauteng Tshwane A team. Lane 6, AQUATIC's Gauteng Tshwane B team. Lane 7, AQUATIC's Gauteng Johannesburg. And Lane 8, AQUATIC's Gauteng Ekurhuleni B team. The backstroke leg.
Looks like Ruud van Reenen off to a great start there, 26.75.
Beautiful underwater work.
I know he's also training out in America at the moment, having a great college season, I've seen on social media. Western Cape out to a convincing lead, but with this mixed medley relay, you never know.
Michael Holy,
55.86.
the breaststroker, look at him go. Western Cape definitely have a strong team here, putting the males out first.
We have Tatiana in the pool.
And in lane 4, Jordan Trumpeter, also looking good. Yes, Tatiana in the pool.
Michael looking strong.
excited to see him in the 50 breast.
Yes.
That is his main event.
That's his main event. So we have Trinity Hearn up next. She'll take over from Michael Hulley.
Western Cape with a convincing lead. Handing over to the ladies. And in lane 5, they've got 2 gents. AQUATIC's Gauteng Tshwane. Western Cape. Looking so good with a convincing lead. And it's the gents chasing her down.
Seems like all the action is happening on this half of the pool. Lane 1, lane 2, lane 3. Trinity Hearn from the Western Cape also having a phenomenal meet. 200 fly champion for the first time.
She's not scared of boys.
Not at all. Always giving them a run for their money in training.
And she's setting it up for Amy Canny. I mean, come on. Western Cape, what a beautiful mixed team this is.
And Amy Canny is off.
KZN.
In second place?
Yes, touching the wall in second. AQUATIC's Gauteng Tshwane.
Coming back with the mail.
That is a Darnu van der Merwe for AQUATIC's Gauteng Tshwane. Amy Canny leading the way, looking so good. Those 2 gents set it up perfectly. You did call it, starting with your gents. Beautiful swim. Amy Canny, the gold medalist in the 200 meter and 100 meter freestyle. Darnu van der Merwe swimming for AQUATIC's Gauteng Tshwane. Well done, Western Cape touching that wall first, 3:52. And Jessica bringing it home for KZN in third, just behind Darnu van der Merwe for AQUATIC's Gauteng Tshwane.
Like I said, I love these mixed medley relays. You never know what's going to happen.
Exactly, and they really gave us a show there.
The medal winners for the relays, please report to the competitor steward as soon as possible. That is the 4x100 and the mixed medley. You need to report, please. And the officials are requested to remain on the pool deck.
So the officials have been requested to remain on pool deck. That was the last event in the water. We've got medal ceremonies left for this
Bert Leclerc on our screen.
Yeah, we spoke about him earlier. He's become a celebrity himself.
Yes, and a master chef too.
You mentioned that?
Yes, I've had the privilege of having his famous curry down in Cape Town, and wow, it was definitely something special.
Well, after Chad Leclerc's amazing performances, I bet you everybody at home is going to start eating some curry now.
Also loving to cook some steak and vegetables. I know Chad also enjoys his steak.
There we go. And Chad Leclerc, 31 years of age, and to Brett, it's still his baby boy.
Yes. And will always be.
There you go. There you go. You spoke about it. Family definitely part of that team, contributing towards great success. So as we wait for our swimmers for the final medal ceremonies, To those viewers back at home, thank you for tuning in. This is the SA National Swimming Championships. And the day 3 finals are done and dusted. And myself, Vickers Weber and Chanel van Wyk bring you the action live from Newton Park Swimming Pool, Gqeberha. And it's been an absolute honor. 2 more days left. 2 more days left. And the first 3 days have definitely set the bar. We've got some jam-packed action coming up. I mean, those 50 meters, the flies and the frees are going to be great.
Fly 53, 400 freestyle, ladies and men, 800 freestyle coming up on the distance side. So it's looking very exciting.
Yeah, very exciting. Swimming is still coming up, and we do enjoy those 50 meters. We saw this morning that return of Roland Skuman using the 100-meter heats just to feel the water. Went out in a 23, touched the wall, and then came back nice and easy. So there's an expectation now for that 50-meter free, and he'll be racing the youngsters. I'm sure Peter Kutsia will give him a run for his money.
Yes, it's exciting to have Roland back in the pool, and I remember one of the fastest starts in the world, and watching this morning, I mean, wow.
It's still there.
He still got it. He still got it.
It's definitely still there, and in a 50-meter, that plays even more of a vital role, that first 15 meters of the start, and he still got it.
So crucial. Start, underwater work, breakout. I mean,
there we go. So we'll see that action tomorrow. So make sure that you tune in tomorrow morning, 9:30 for the heats of day 4 and 6 p.m. for the finals. You can tune in to all the social media pages of Swimming South Africa, and you can catch the links to these various days. But it's been an absolute honor to bring you the action live of the SA National Swimming Championships from Newton Park Swimming Pool based in Gqeberha. Chanel van Wyk, thank you for joining me once again. Looking forward to having you tomorrow, and make sure you tune in to those. Have a pleasant evening and a good night.
The swimmers could please come onto the pool deck.